Today on Condo Unknown, we're taking the day off. It's beautiful outside. We're gonna check out the South Florida Fair. I couldn't think of anything better to do on a Saturday than grab a beer, have a nice bong rip, and walk through the park, photographing some Ferris wheels. So what after seemed like a 14-mile walk from the non-VIP parking lot to the gate, we finally enter. In the convention center, dinosaurs galore, on the ground, in the sky, even ones with light-up eyes. There was even a guy that was probably as ripped as I was, being a ventriloquist to an animatronic dinosaur sitting on his lap named Sarah. Mattress Firm was also there, wasting money on booth space. Having made it outside finally, it was time to take a stroll down the corridor of cholesterol. Cotton candy, sugary sweets, a dentist's dream. First stop, the giant Ferris wheel for a couple of snaps. Ferris wheels were always my favorite, as a kid and, well, today too. Next up, the Dollar General of the South Florida Fair. All the stuff that dads are forced to buy for their screaming kids and walk around in their arms for the next 4 to 5 hours. Next up, we wanted to take a little walk through Candy by the Pound. Now, I wasn't really interested in purchasing any candy, but the girl at the front was insistent that we take a giant basket. So after about 45 seconds of walking through this, what seemed like the IKEA of sugar, I just had to leave. So I turned around and, well, I went out the same way that I came in, against the traffic pattern. And boy, were they thrilled. Cowboy hats, leather bags, everything you need for a Luke Bryan concert. It was here at the fair. We even saw Airbrush Bobby and a lady that makes classy earrings. We followed the smell of meat to the turkey leg and pork chop on a stick vendor. Ah, it's a vegan's dream. The cable cars also were pretty cool to see. It was a pretty cool day out for South Florida standards, so everyone had on their ski hats and Uggs like they were standing in the middle of Vail, Colorado. The Himalayan bobsled was always a personal favorite of mine because they played old, scratchy, outdated music ran by a guy named Meth Head Mike. Ha ha ha! We had seen this guy already getting cozy with a couple of Yinglings, and then it was time for death-defying ladder walk. Well, he tried. To all the parents that are not very good at carnival games, kids win a prize every time at this booth. Laughs and screams could be heard coming from the Super Cyclone. The Fireball is always a great place to catch someone letting loose of their lunch and showering the people below. If you're looking for booty, check out the Pirate Ship. The Mighty Mouse is always a fun ride until it gets to the end and it spins you around at an RPM that your brain cannot stand and you get off walking like a drunk man, completely regretting the moment that you decided to eat pork chops on a stick. The Typhoon had definitely seen better days. For $5, pull up a chair. Take a try at the water cannon race. Those are always fun. Having had enough of Carnival Alley, it was time to go check out something else. Maybe get a bite of food or another beer. Overall, it's been an incredibly fun day. Walking around, seeing people. Everything was great until I started getting yelled at by the Vietnamese lady for trying on a hat. Seems they don't like that a lot.
I was trying it on. Appreciate it. Stay friendly.
The quest for food continues, so we thought about stopping at the Mexican Grill. The only thing was, there weren't any Mexicans cooking food. It was some guy named Greg.
You got that chiseled jawline. You're not eating too much of this shit, are you?
And then we passed by the Candy Apple Man. Somehow it was decided that chicken tenders were gonna be what was on the menu. So we ordered, and 2 orders of chicken fingers and French fries was $31.
Did you get the chicken fingers?
No, not for $31. You too?
I got them. Yeah, they're like gold. That's like Tom Ford floating out of there, man.
The young lady that was serving our food, woo!
Oh my God.
She was lit up and was taking our man Felipe through the ringer.
Don't split the orders because people like to have the food the same temperature.
Thank you, Mama.
Hey, guys, go.
$31. We found ourselves a nice plastic table and decided to take a break under the sun sails, and I have to say they were pretty mesmerizing to look at. Anna seemed to enjoy the $31 chicken. Lunch even came with a show, the Squid Game dancers. So we checked this out for a few minutes before deciding to hit the exit. On our way out, we had one last pass by the beer garden, and it looked like the beer was starting to work. Moving, grooving, and Will I Am Not was spinning up the tracks. We met on our way out the door a descendant of Mr. Miyagi. And what journey to the fair would be complete without the big pickle girls? The South Florida Fair is in town for at least a month, and it's a fantastic way to spend an afternoon and evening.